Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Planet Crafter. We're in the Moons update and we are in the big push to get Aqualis terraformed to its max at 7 TTI. We are almost halfway there. So today we need to go and check out a couple of the islands that we haven't been to, go and collect some resources, but first we're going to get some animals, we're going to get some more tree spreaders, and we're going to pump up the terraforming rate on this little moon so we can get to 7 TTI a little bit faster. There's lots to do, so let's get stuck in. Right, in between episodes, I ordered a whole bunch of stuff. I decided that I'm not going to be making fertilizer here. I'm going to ship it in. I have shipped in some stuff and I've got some more goodies on the way. A little bit inefficient in some places, but I'm just stocking up because I'd also like to make myself a little living area. So I've added a compartment onto here, moved some of the goodies in here, the power's in here, DNA, incubator, genetics, and I'm making a little bit of fabric here because I put in a silk generator. And we are going okay. I'm not going to put this into a container. We don't need that much. And I do think I already have some in here. So yeah, I've also brought in T3 animal food and I'm going to have to set up a production to get that animal food that we've got on Prime, or some of it, over to here because we are going to have animals. However, the first thing that we need to do is oxygen because oxygen is looking terrible. So let's hop in here. I want tree spreaders and I'm going to get a bunch of them. I think, let's just see how many plants I've got. I have 4 Pomelias. I think maybe I'll just use 3 of them for now. We'll see how it goes. So I'm going to gather all the other stuff and I'll be right back. Right, I think I have everything that I need. So let's hop over to this side. We've already got 2 optimizers out here with the oxygen multiplier fuses in them. And I'm going to keep the trees sort of around those. We'll put one, we'll pack them tightly. I'm not too concerned about spacing. There we go. Got those in. All of those should be sorted out. Yep, they are. Let's put the tree seeds in. And that's the last one. So that should give us a really good oxygen boost. Let's go and see what it's done for us. Yeah, that's much better. I think we went up from about 29 million to 73 million. Fantastic. We could do some more work on that. But I'm thinking maybe I should do a little bit more work on getting heat and pressure up as well. We've got lots of rods. So let's just confirm that I have enough. I think so. Don't really feel like checking right now. So I'm going to run out. We'll put 2 more heaters and 2 more drills in. The drills are going to be, oh, they're so big. Let's see where I can fit one in. Right, we'll squeeze that one over there. And we're getting very close to the heaters now. That's fine. These might be the last 2 that I put in. I'm not sure if we're actually going to need any more. All right, heaters. And there are the heaters. Good. That works. So what are we now on? We have 5 heaters. 5 drills. Yeah, maybe I'll put another couple in. Yep, that does look pretty good. All right, so I've only got 1 of the heat rockets and 1 of the pressure rockets, T2. So maybe it's a good idea to put another one of each up. And I think I did bring over a fuse for each of those. Yep, there's a pressure and a heat, so I'll grab those. We'll need a couple of rocket engines. I can't remember the rest of the recipe, so I'll go and pin them. All right, so pressure and heat. And I think I have enough stuff for them. They do take quite a bit. And then just the quartz, 2 of those and 2 of those. I did bring a cosmic quartz over because we're going to do something with the animal food to get it over from Prime. We're making way too much over there. We can bring some over here. Okay, I have everything I need to launch those 2 rockets. So let's do it. And 1 over there. Great. Now I should probably put up some more oxygen rockets as well, because we don't have T2 oxygen rockets and we've only got 4 of the seed spreaders. And I think I have enough to do, let's try doing 3 more, maybe 4. And I've used the last of my super alloy. I'll have to break down rods if I want to get more of that. But one thing I don't have is tier 1 engines. And I'll need to break down 2 T2 rocket engines to get those. I'm going to just do them in here so that it moves a bit faster. And that's the second one, and we've got all the rocket engines we need. So I think that should be enough for 4. Let's go and throw them up and see what happens. Chances are we'll have some storms. So 1's up, 2, 3, and 4. That should give us a substantial boost. Yeah, those numbers look far better. But we can do some more with the biomass. And that means getting everything together for an animal shelter. Well, before I do that, there's something else that I could do. I could put up another butterfly farm because I did make 3 Serena butterflies. And while I'm thinking about it, I'll just grab a couple of rods, maybe 3, and go and throw them in this. Let them get broken down, and I'll collect all the stuff that we need for the tier 2 butterfly farm. Perfect. Let's put this one close by. Yeah, we'll have it over here. And the storms rage on. Alright, good. More insects. So we were at 107 million, we're at 123 million now. Biomass insects is up. Very nice. Now we're going to boost animals in a crazy way. So we'll unpin that. We'll pin one of those and one of those. It's pretty weird. I put a cloth in here to break it down, and the silk never appeared. Let's try that again. I've rebuilt it now. Huh, it did it again. Okay, that's not good. Oh, you know what? It's being stolen by this. Right, I'm going to switch this off for a moment so that we can get that silk. Let's see if it works. Yeah, there they are now. Okay, so somehow the autocrafter must have grabbed them. Huh, interesting. And the last thing I need is a lerma. I think I should be able to build it now. But I will grab a little bit more water because I'm using the water that I had on me. Right, I don't have an animal to put into it yet, but that's fine. I will just come and put them over here. Nice empty area. So, animal shelter over there. Animal fuses should reach. Yep, they do. And then somewhere out in front of it, I'll put that, and I'll set that to demand the T3 animal food. And then to make sure that that supply is forever, I will get a planetary delivery depot, and I did import the goods for it, so that's not a problem. And there we have the cosmic quartz and the trade rocket fuse. Now it's obviously not going to do anything until I've set up a shuttle on the other side, so I will set one up on Prime, and this one is going to demand T3 animal food, and it is going to supply said animal food. Good, but by now we should have some in here. No, we don't. Oh, because I did demand it. I think maybe my drones are busy. It's weird because there can't be that many things to go and collect out on those islands, and yet all of the drones go to them. So right now they all seem to be busy. And if we have a look at the map, they are all going over there. And I think they're like only 4 or 5 of those harvesting robots out there. So I'm not sure why 50 drones should go. Oh wait, there's more coming on that side. Okay, so they are splitting up. They're not all going to the same place. Cool, when they get back, they'll deliver. In the meantime, we can make ourselves some animals. But before I do that, I'm going to need a genetic synthesizer. But first, food and water. And I have everything for that, so I'll pop it in over here. Genetic synthesizer, is that the right way around? Arrow says so. Yeah, there we go. All right, so the important things that we need are the species color A and color B. The rest of it is optional. Obviously, I want to go for species 7 here. So we'll grab everything out of the genetics box, and then we'll figure out what else we need. So let's sort these. We get species 7 at the top, and I have like 4 of them, so that's great. Color A, color B. I think it's going to end up there's going to be a lot of the same. So we'll try and do some variations at least. We'll go with variant 3. We don't have a choice. Skin pattern 5, yeah. Bioluminescence 10, oh yeah. And then we've only got size 1. That's fine. These don't determine the biomass outputs of these animals. It's just to change the look of them. So you can play around, experiment. We'll synthesize that, and we've got one. So we do have a species 4 that I could put here. I can't remember what species 4 is. Well, let's do it. It'll be a surprise. And we'll go with variant 1 and bioluminescence 7 and no size on it. So that's 2. And we seem to be out of color. Oh, wait. This is a color. Let's give it some Certa orange. Well, it's not really. Pale version. Yeah, I'm running out of good stuff for it. So we'll do that. That's 3. So we are basically short of a color A. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's see where we can get color A from. So color B is from the flowers. Wait, color A is from butterflies. Where the heck do you get color B from? Oh, fish eggs. I think I have fish eggs. What if they'll... I don't know if these will work. We could try them. The Otabu fish eggs do not. I need to find myself a rare lava. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be rare, but I think I'd prefer it. Although I'm starting to think that I might compromise. Yeah, that was ridiculous. I found all of those and not a single rare. So let's see what I can get with the cheap stuff. Yeah, those will do. So we'll pop in a common lava, mutagen, and a fertilizer, and see what we get out, and hopefully we can get the color B, or the color A. I can't remember. What color did I need? The color A, which is definitely from butterflies. But did I hear something get made somewhere? I don't have any autocrafters set to autocraft, unless it's the food that can't be the food. That's weird. Alright, well I've got to empty out some storages, so let's start making our passage to where we will have our living compartment, where we will be living. The holiday spot. And I'm going to need a lot more iron, and I want to put windows down both sides of this. There we go. We've got some windows. Beautiful view. And then I'll probably just put a 2x2 at the end. And if I have enough cobalt, which I don't know if I do, yeah, I should have, then we'll put glass floors in there as well. Anyway, what was I doing? This. We've got a butterfly, and come and throw it in here, extract, and we've got the color A, which we can throw in here, and synthesize. Super, we got 4. You know what I didn't do? I didn't set this container to supply. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to set it to specifically supply the animal food. And I kind of want this to empty out, so I'm going to increase the priority. And then we can go and put our animals in and see what we got. Oh, there we go. We've got little crabs. And oh, we got a beetle moose. It's a little one. Yeah, these crabs are cool. And pretty, you can't see the colors because everything's flipping green. Okay, where are we now? Ooh, biomass is massive. Animals at 49 million. Kind of feel like that's wrong. Feel like that should maybe have been higher. But then, you know, I can't remember what it was. And if we really wanted to, we could go put in another fish farm. I've got plenty of fish eggs. Right, the food is being delivered. We are getting a very large amount of animals from this. Fantastic. Anyway, we're not going to carry on with this right now because we've got some exploring to do. Oh, actually, I've got to offload a rocket. Oh yeah, there we go. I did order some cobalt. So our stocks of fertilizer tier 3 have been replenished, and I'm going to have to put the cobalt in here because I have no other place for it. Got lots of iron, and if I want to travel around, I'm going to need to get myself a teleporter. So I'm going to pin that and collect everything I need, and we'll carry that with us. And while it's dark, we are going to head over... Yeah, let's head over to that island. Or should I start over there? Yeah, and then we'll just circle our way around and back. Everything's green, the weather's being funky again, so I'll see you over on the Phosphorus Island. Okay, while we're here, I have to say there isn't a lot around. I found no clams. Oh wait, there we go. I found some clams. I am not going to destroy these because I really don't have place. Nah, I suppose I could break them down. I could get rid of the phosphorus. I don't need that much, but I do want the super alloy. Oh, speaking of super alloy, there's some lying on the ground. Oh yes, there was super alloy lying around here, and I even found a super alloy rod on the north side as, yeah. Anyway, more super alloy, so I'll grab those. Here's our little harvesters, working very hard collecting phosphorus for us, and I could have just taken my teleporter here and completely forgot about it. Let's have a look around and see what else we can find on this island. There's lots of super alloy, and there's a couple of big green clams, each holding 3 items. I'm not going to break these down. Actually, what do I get out of them? Oh, it's the same stuff. Alright, well, I'm not going to bother. And there is a satellite down here. There was a golden clam somewhere. Did I take this? Oh, I actually didn't, and it's got another poster in it. Alright, well, we'll take 1,000 Terra tokens. Definitely want that. Okay, super. Did I maybe not find this? Hold on. Let me, I just want to check the map. Yep, there it is. I honestly don't remember that being there, but it probably was. And there are little underground areas, more clams, good ones, and fair ones. And I am running out of space. I'm not going to take the eggplant with. Yep, and there's more stuff over here. So let's do this. And I'm not going to name it because we're going to come back and break it down. We'll head home and go and offload. There's a pretty good chance I'm going to need more storages because this is not going to do the trick. Let's get the poster up. Okay, so we got 2 of those now. Arachnids. There's another one over there. And I already have one at Prime, so I'm not going to need to take any with me. So another locker over here. This one is basically full already. So now I have a bit of space for more. Let's head back to our temporary spot, and there we go. I'll take the aluminium. I don't need the eggs. I'll take the bacteria. We're almost done here. Oh, I don't need silkworms, but I'll take the rest. And I don't need honey, but I'll take the pulsar. There are lots of clams lying all over the place. Yep, lots and lots. And of course, lots of super alloy as well. So I think I'm going to move on to the next island. Yeah, I'm not going over these places in absolute detail. Hey, a rare lava. And more super alloy. Oh boy, I'm filling up already. Alright, we got this with us. So I'm going to break that down and we're going to head over to that side. Now, I do have a a teleporter, but it's up there, way far away. So let's head over this way, and we're heading east, and we are here. So let's see what we can find on this little island. Ah, yes, this is the sulfur spot. So if you wanted to, you could put an extractor in here, and you could collect sulfur, send it back to base for goodies. I want to see if there's anything else. I know obviously there's a bit of sulfur lying around. Like there's some. Do I want to take it? Yeah, what the heck. Anything in the water? Yep. No caves or anything. Just a couple of clams. And I'll take the goods. Except the eggplant. Although, probably just eat that. Alright, got everything. And there's another pond over here. So we'll dive into that. Anything? I don't see anything. Hopefully I'm not missing it, but I don't see anything in here. Alright, this is a very rugged island. So, and I don't see too many clams around. Although this another, yeah, another pool. Well, this is a shallow one with nothing in it. And then there's another one down there. It looks a bit bigger. And I see something over there. Nothing in this one either. So if we have a look at the map, we are now, well, we started there and we're working our way across. This is the location just over there that you would put your extractors to get sulfur. But we do have this. And we've got more goodies. Good, good. All right, and we have some clams here as well. Oof, rods. Always very good. Oh, okay, no, this is the spot. This is the area right here that you would put your extractors right on it. So it's around where the satellite is. That's if you really, really wanted to do manufacturing here. All right, there is nothing on this little island. I don't see anything here. Anything in the water? Ooh, yeah, deep down. All right, I'm going to have to head back shortly. Cool. I'll take the pulsar for sure. I don't really need any of that right now. And there are potential sources of genetic material. So, teleporter down and we head home. And I'm just going to offload everything into this box. And back we go. Alright, and then I'm sorted and let's go and pet these guys. Wow, these are the big boys. They are pretty large. And I managed to gather a few things. No species 7 in here. I do have a spare one back at the base. I've been into the ponds, so have I been into this one? It looks shallow. Oh, I think, yeah, I have. We'll just go over to the eastern side of this island and see if there's anything around here. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, cool, we can move in and we can head towards those. Need to pick up a bit of sulfur. Sulfur's good. Alright, another big pond. Let's see where we are on the map. Yeah, we've got a bit to explore here, but I don't think there's going to be too much in all of these watering holes. No, nothing in this one either. And I think this is the last one that I'm going to look into. Oh, okay. Yep, definitely that. And the rod. I'll take the squash. You never know. Yeah, there are a lot of pools here to look into. Oh, is that what I think it is? We'll get there now. Okay, good. Nice stuff in there. Okay, I'm not picking up the bioplastic. We have an abundant supply of it. All right, where was that? There it is. Oh, look at what we've got. Naturally occurring cosmic quartz. Fantastic. Actually, we should have had some over on that island as well, and I didn't see them. Might have to go back and have another look, because I know that there were spots that you were supposed to be able to get them. And there are more ponds down here. There's clams up there. Nothing in here. So we'll get what we can out of these. And I think that is about it. You know, these devs have a habit of hiding things where you least expect. So you kind of got to check everywhere, like at the bottom of little holes like this. And look at that good stuff. Oh, do I want the fish eggs? I have so many. And the clam has good stuff as well. Right, I think the lower level over here, we are pretty much sorted out. We need to go up there now, unless there's something in this hole. Nope. Alright, so let's climb the beanstalk. And we are now on top. So this is the first platform that you're going to get to, and then you have to cross all the others. And there are clams. There are some okay stuff in them. And another one, it's a good thing they glow at night. Makes it easier to see them. Oh wow, I'm going to have to go and empty again very shortly. Alright, now, let's do this thing. And we'll head home. And I'm just going to offload because I did pick up quite a bit of stuff. Well, I'm emptied out and this looks like the sun has come up again, so let's head back. And there are these, they look like pathways, so you kind of follow them. Have a look at the map. Okay, so we could have gone that way. We're going this way to this, and it hits a dead end, so we're going to have to double back anyway. So let's go and have a look. Have a bit of water while we're here. Anything in here? Nope. And there's a frog pond. Nice. Oh, and a cave. we have a cave, and this cave has osmium in it. Okay, I don't need any osmium. Ooh, where does this go though? Clams. Good clams. I don't know why I'm taking more frog eggs. Where does this take us? Oh, I see. Okay, so if we have a look at the map, we went around to there. The cave brought us all the way back to here. Cool, alright. Back to where we were. So I'm keeping an eye on the top levels as well, just in case I see anything, and I'm not. And over to this. Oh, hello. More genetic traits. Hello, hello. Pretty disgusting. I stroked them and I have to scrape the genetic material off my gloves. I'm getting a lot of resources here. Wait, there were 3, weren't there? Who did I not pet? You. Alright. So I'm finished up here, so I can head down to this lower level. And this is where the cave was, so we are back over here. Couple more clams. Yep, good stuff in there. And, yep, fair stuff in there. And that brings us to this little bridge that we can go over. There's actually a heck of a lot to collect on these clams. And nothing there, so we can head up the ramp. And just following this kind of pathway and just still finding things. Some things that I don't really want and some things that I do. And the path has led me to this guy. Alright, I'll grab that and I'll head further up the hill. Alright, here we are faced with a choice again. Alright, that way is just a dead end. Yep, so we are going this way. And I see clams. Yeah, that's not bad. I'll take the algae. Alright, so that's where we came from and we are here and this is where we are farming for bio nuggets. Cool. And since this is here, let me... No, you know what? I'm not going to do that. We do have another little area to go and visit. Yeah, we can go down to there and across to there, and there's a satellite. So let's go there. So that satellite is right there. Let's see if I can find anything. More frog eggs, more clams. I don't want any more frog eggs. Wait, what frogs are those? Oh, they are koozie. And just a whole bunch of frogs standing around. And there's little ones too. Alright, now let's try and find the legit way down. Is there a legit way down? There, oh yeah, there's a ramp over here. And it takes you down and you can climb down a vine. And then you're on this platform. Clams. A bit of algae here. Let's see what's in the box. Alright, satellite. Oh my gosh, more stuff. Okay, I'll take them. Like almost everything here I want. Alright, well, means teleporter. Cool, and we can offload. And we've had to put another box in because this one's basically full. And back to the exploring we go. There was just that tusker that I wanted to take from here. So let's break this down. And there's more rods. Wow, a lot of rods. And there's a Pamelia. I'll eat that, what the heck. Okay, good. Very nice stuff around here. Okay, so the next place we're going is over there. Oh, I missed a couple. Yeah, we've been over there, so yeah, we need to get over to this island. So we're heading west. Westish. And I'll just note that we are at 5 TTR here already, so things are progressing super well. So we arrive at a beach, and I don't really see anything on this beach. We're over here. These are just rocks, there was nothing on them. It's very bright up here. Wait, did I miss a wreck somewhere? Ah, doesn't matter. I'll always go back and check. Okay, so we're over here. We need to get up top to get to that, which is up there. Not much around the outside. This is not a cave, so we can fly our way up, and this is where we would collect rare lava, if we wanted to. Now, the sky is changing. Is this a storm again? No idea. There's no bridges over there. How do we get across? Are we supposed to? Yeah, I don't see any routes across, but if I fly and I look up, maybe... Oh, I did. I made it. Oh, there's a clam up here. So, yep, we're supposed to be up here. And another one. More rods. Yeah, I don't see any vines that we're supposed to be able to climb. And I'm starting to clip through terrain, so that tells me I'm not supposed to be up here. Let's have a look at the map. I see a connection there, but nothing over here. And there's no way I'm getting up there. Not without like a cave entrance at the bottom or something. Alright, well, I'll jump off and let's go across to here and see if there is anything under the water. Nope, not even any plants. Nothing to indicate that there's a hole. Okay, where are we? We're over there, and it looks like there is a satellite on top of this. I need to find a way up here. Maybe positive this way? Yep, no problem. There's the satellite. And I think I've been here before. Means that there might be another one over that way somewhere. Yeah, there's another one. I've been to that one as well. It looks like I need to head west before I can head east. So to get up to there, and maybe onto the big one. Yeah, there's a route up. Doesn't go to that big tower though. I think I was here before. Yeah, I was here before the big towers grew. It looks like zeolite. Oh, there's a zeolite area here. Interesting. Alright, let's see if we can find a way. Alright, so I had no problem scaling this cliff. And yeah, we got zeolite here. There's a fair bit of it, but I don't think that we're able to collect it or harvest it. Yep. And this is another location for phosphorus. So let's head over to where this bridge is and hop over here. Oh, Magnetar. We'll fly around this one. Okay, so it's possible that we could get over to the big one. Let's clear this one first. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff around here. Okay, so I've been all the way around this. Let's see if, with any luck, if I look up and I go, I made it. So that's possible. And now I am on the big tower. And basically just collect stuff again. And I don't see any way to get up to the top of these. Now there are golden clams around. I found one in a previous episode, the first visit to this moon. Alright, and I've been all the way around, so nothing more I can do here. There is a lower ring to this one that we could maybe go onto. We can't get up to that one, as far as I can tell. Yeah, even if I try and fly, I get to a point and I start clipping through terrain if I can even get up there, so not going to bother. See if we can fly back. I think the answer to that is no. So we'll go down to this lower level and grab what we can find here. Oh yeah, more good stuff. I haven't been watching my water, so I'll do that. Not collecting any more of those eggs. Alright, that is it. Now there may be something up there. Am I able to get up here? No. Well, yes, I can actually. I'm not sure where I am right now, but I climbed up. Oh, okay, I'm in that little area where the zeolite was. So we should be heading west now. And it looks like a cave over there. Oh, rare lava. Yeah, I don't see anything else over here. But there is a cave. Anything under the water? There are clams. Yeah, I'm starting to be very selective of what I pick up. I don't really need to be, honestly, because I can just make more storages. And we come out of the other side of the cave. There's corals up here. There's nothing down there. Oh, a cosmic quartz. Fantastic. Alright, I need to offload. And back home. I just noticed that we are running a little low on tier 3 animal food. So I'm going to order some more. Full load and launch that. Because, you know, the animals eat food. And it would be a heck of a shame if they ran out. Yeah, they have taken quite a bit already. Yeah, I'm just going to keep doing that until we go back. So I've got my food and water topped up. Wait, how are we doing? 5.45. We are flying. Yeah, I have no worries about this. Biomass went up. Did I do something different? Maybe it took a moment for something to kick in, but yeah, that looks much better than when I left. I'm pretty sure that it was like 49 million or something. Anyway, it went up. Good. Let's head back. I'll break that down so we have it with us. And we're going to keep heading west. And there aren't really any more islands around here that would necessarily have stuff on them. I'll keep climbing to the top of things and see if we can find anything. Is this another cave? It is another cave. More frog ponds and... ah, there we go. We have a golden clam. And these always have good things in them. And if you break these down, you actually get aluminium and super alloy. Well, that was nice. And we are all the way to the western side of this slot. So let's go up here, see if there's anything. Not that I can see. Right, so there's those big coral ones. If we have a look at the map, we're going to head west. Now, somebody said that there is an underground or an underwater cave around this area somewhere. Something that looks like a tractor tire. I don't know. I wasn't really going to go through this place again. But, you know, if there's an underwater cave, got to do it. I'm supposed to be looking for something that looks like a truck tire. I don't know if that looks like a truck tire, but I see something under the water over here. And there's stuff going on over here. Oh, is this it? Oh, there we go. Look at that, there are fish here. Little fish swimming around. Okay, and there's the end of the road over here. Well, there might be more underwater things. Nothing much in here to see. Very pretty, especially with these fish. Now, I think there was another one of these underground structures somewhere else. Like in front of that one. I'll go and have a look there as well. Hi. Let me not sneak up behind you. So many friendly little crabs. And maybe what I'll do is I'll swim above and look for those little reflections under the water. And it might be that there is stuff around them. Okay, that's very deep. And I can't see a way to get in there. So I'm going to say nope. We've been through most of this, and I'll be able to pick up some more genetic traits as we head to the north. Don't see any structures under the water. A clam that I might have already got or not. Well, I'm not going to take the bioplastic. There's some more of my friends. Getting a whole lot of traits over here. Nice collection going. Okay, so there's underwater stuff over here as well. But no, I don't think that is what I'm looking for. And more little buddies. And I'm collecting a lot of those. Okay, we've already seen this satellite. Yep, I should take that with. Yeah, for the genetics. I think we have far too many of these green storms. Okay, so there's a underground structure over here as well. I don't know if this is going to have a cave in it, but anything's possible, so we'll go and have a look. There are plants around, so it's possible. Yep, there's an opening in this one, and there's a clam in here. Just a single clam. Alright, well, that's that. Let me get out of here before I drown. Have I said hello to you today? No, I haven't. So there's a whole bunch more over here. Very cute. Yeah, I think I'm done over here, so I'll just head over to... Well, you know what? There's this one. I don't really see anything here that is of any value. Anything under? Yep, there's a green job. Oh, nice. And we can grab those. So there are a few places underwater. And then this one. And there are a couple of clams in here. Oh, nice. Oh, good stuff. More rods. So that is that. If we have a look at the map, we would have to go over that way to get to our Silky Island. And that will be the last one that I need to go to. I know that there isn't anything left on these little plots of sand. So I will see you when I get over there. And here we are at Silky Island. And we should have our harvesters somewhere around here. Oh my gosh, look at all those purple crabs. Nice. Spiky ones. Oh, I think I dropped something. Yep, I'm full. Alright, I'm gonna have to come back for them. Get my bearings. Alright, we are over here. There's a wreck up there and there's a wreck over there. And I think this little island in the middle of those two wrecks is where I have my harvesters collecting silkworms. So I'm gonna put this down over here for the last time. Head home and offload. Wow, got a lot of genetics. And I am doing extremely well on the rods now. That's a good collection. Right, everything offloaded. Water and food sorted. Now let's head back. Alright, so I'm going to need to do all the petting. And I don't know which ones I haven't petted, but I'm getting genetics. Oh yeah, a lot. And look at that purple color bee. I'll break that down. Go and check this clam out. Anything here? Yeah, we'll take that. And I think I need to head over this way. Yes, we have goodies that we can collect around here as well. Here's our harvesters collecting the silkworms, and we have a teleporter. So, map. We need to head up that way. And you will notice there's shiny things, and you can go pick them up, and they are Magnetar. So, we're getting Magnetar Quartz here. There's not a heck of a lot of them, but they are around, and yeah, a few is better than none. We found one of the satellites. And another poster, my gosh. And I really don't want any more of those particular spacesuits. Okay, so that one we've got. The next one, if we go over our little mining spot and over there it is. I see it. Right here. Oh, good. Oh, there's a suit I haven't seen. Sunseo. Do I want more effigies? I don't know. No, there's a lot of stuff. We're already almost full. And we will be full shortly if I carry on like this. Oh, more rods. And another Magnetar. I think maybe coming here at night might be better. Because there's quite a bit here. And another rod and more aluminium. Okay, I'm going to head back. But this time I'm going to take the existing Silky teleporter and put mine back. Because we don't need to go anywhere from here. We've got a good collection of quartz now as well. Including a fair bit of Magnetar. Yeah, I'm taking that suit back with me. And we'll drop that squash off. Actually, I wonder what that suit looks like. We're currently using the Sipto. If I unequip and I equip that one. Oh, very, very summery. Now, that definitely looks like an outfit you would wear on a tropical island. If you had to wear a spacesuit. Yeah, I think I'll keep it on. Right, let's pick up our animal food. I'll just go and drop it in the food container. How many do we have left in here? Nope, they're finished. Alright, well, that will fix that then. And before I get here, let's just check. Yep, they were running out. And our guys are working and they've filled it up again. So I'm definitely going to need to set up a shuttle over on the other side. Otherwise, my animals will not be doing so well. 6.18 TTI. We're almost at the 7. And we have explored all the islands. Well, all the islands that are here at the moment. So let's recap. Where are we? Humble. Well, yeah, 78 TTI. We are way far with that one. Haven't been there since the beginning of the game. Prime. 15, almost 16 TTI, that's doing extremely well. Selenia's approaching 10 TTI, so that's sorted. We're going to need to go back to Selenia, because apparently those quartz deposits only show up on the map once fully terraformed, so I'll go and have a look at that. Aqualis, we're almost done, and we've actually collected a heck of a lot of stuff. In fact, we've even got 2 cosmic quartz. I don't need the energy multipliers, I don't think, because I did put another fusion reactor. We're okay. There's not anything else that I think I'm going to put down. We are progressing very well with this one. These numbers are fine. Obviously, they're going to get us to where we need to be. And all we really need to do here is build our little holiday spot so we can come and chill out in the tropics. But that and the return to Prime, where we can build our house on Prime, will happen in the next episode. If you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. I'd like to know your thoughts on the playthrough so far. Hello, and hello to you. There's a cute little guy over here. I always enjoy seeing your feedback. Wait, we are missing an animal. I think the crab's got him. Oh no, there he is. He's still tiny. Growth 73. Yeah, that was the one we didn't put a size thing in. Shame. Very small. But yes, we'll be returning to Prime. We'll be returning to Selenia. Finish off the last couple of things. We need to get back to Prime so that we can set up the permanent food supply for the animals over here. Maybe we'll come back and set up more animals. I do like the whole genetic setup where you can basically design your animals as you like. I'm interested to see what gives us the purple. Was it the... Oh, we got a white color, eh? Oh, there's the purple. Skin color. That's bioluminescence. There's color A. So it's the Luix lava that gives us the purple. We can make those really cool purple crabs. But yeah, we are not done yet. And I'm not sure if any more islands are going to show up. I doubt it at this point. I sort of expected something to happen out over there, because it's a huge open area, but maybe not. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, and until the next time, cheers!